This is the self-titled podcast of the Golf in Japan website, where you can check essential information in English about golfing in Japan, including more than 2,000 courses. We can help you book your round and make the whole process a whole lot easier. So check out golf-in-japan.com and start planning your Japan golf trip today.
Titleist Club Fitting, the fastest way to better. With a player-focused philosophy on fitting, Titleist offers a range of club fitting experiences from drivers to wedges. Your Titleist fitting specialist, thanks to an unmatched selection of products and technology, along with a wealth of fitting knowledge, will provide you with tour-quality fitting experience that can provide immediate benefits for your game. You can experience a fitting in English while in Japan. Just go to the Golf in Japan website and click on the Titleist banner. Or check the link in the description of this podcast. Titleist, the fastest way to better.
Okay, Golf in Japan, we're back. It's a very skeleton crew today.
It is today.
We're on the wrong side of the table as well. How you doing, Joe?
I'm very well. Nice to be here.
Pro Joe in the house.
Yeah, Damon stood me up. I have to get that out there very early.
Yeah, we have to. This show is dedicated to giving Damon some golf right. Because he's actually playing in.
He's at Kawana today.
He's at Kawana Fuji course, which is world top. I want to say top 100 for sure.
Yeah, and probably considered the top 1, 2, or 3 golf courses here, depending on who you talk to.
Japan Pebble Beach, right?
It is, yeah.
So he's over there, and the sun is splitting the trees. The cherry blossoms are out. It's just such a fantastic day. So
I messaged him this morning just to confirm what time I was going to be in here, and he said, "By the way, I've actually forgotten. That's right, I won't be there. I'll be at Kawana." So just an opportunity to give him some stick today. So anyway, I hope he's playing well.
It seems like he's been sending me like photographs and videos from every tee, and he's hitting it well.
Who's he out there with?
I think he's out there with our friend Ted and some other guy. I'm not sure, but I know he deserves to be working hard. God love him.
Good for him.
But we will have him on the podcast because right after me and you finish talking, I'm going to throw in an interview with Nick Voke.
Nick Voke, yeah,
the New Zealander professional golfer who's over here for the International Series, which is part of the. It's not part of LIV, but it's kind of affiliated with LIV.
Yeah, it's Asian Tour and LIV.
Asian Tour.
Yeah. So I think there's a smattering of LIV players who have to play in every international series event. So at Caledonian Golf Club, which you were at the other day, interviewing Nick.
We got to play in the snow. They had the media day like 2 or 3 weeks ago. We went and it was snowing.
Was it?
It was snowing 3 weeks ago. And today it's like 20 degrees.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
It's just beautiful.
Yeah, I've got my life preserver on, which you can hopefully see on the camera as usual.
Yeah, that's right. And you have the Women's Amateur Asia Pacific, and you're involved in that?
Yeah, so that was held at Royal Wellington just a couple of months ago.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember the name. It was the top 2 or top 3 players are all Korean girls.
Okay.
And then we're hosting it next year at Minori.
Oh, in Taiheo.
Correct. So it's probably the second biggest ladies amateur event in the world, and I'm supporting it at the moment. So it's a terrific event, and it's only have a short history, but it's had some great winners already. So Yuka Sasso
does the winner get to do something cool? They
get starts in 3 of the majors. So the ladies have got 5 majors, so they get started in, I think it's 3 of them. So
yeah,
and the golf at Royal Wellington was unbelievable. I mean, I think she shot 18 or 19 under total over 4 days at Royal Wellington, and the weather was pretty good, pretty horrendous on the last day.
It was on TV, actually. I've seen it on TV.
Yeah, just the golfers for an 18-year-old, just off the charts.
Aren't the ladies playing right now in the Masters? Not in the Masters, but in Augusta.
Yeah, that's right. They do. I can't remember the name of it.
I think it's an amateur.
Augusta Ladies.
Something. I mean, it's all the college players.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Just by the way, this is delicious. Picked up a random new coffee for me and Joe to enjoy, and this is the Dotor milk
and coffee.
It's not sweet.
Oh, isn't it?
No.
Because I got that one because it's not. I quite like that. If you go to the convenience store, get that if you don't want anything too sweet. But I'll give that a try later on.
We brought Nick loads of snacks to try, and you straight into we had these ones at the Popo. They're like a Pocky. Chocolate straight into there. But we brought these ones there like for stressed salary men. And it's a picture of a guy in a suit and a briefcase, but he has a samurai sword in the back. And it's all these jellies that you go like that with. They're trying to they supposedly de-stress you. So I said, if you're playing bad, you could
get on those.
Okay, mate.
Yeah.
And then after the interview, which you won't hear, but he said, if I win this week, I'll definitely be giving you guys a shout. We'll go for a few drinks on Sunday. I said, we know all the best places. He was like, oh, that's great. And I said, but don't worry, we'll be out of your hair by 9 o'clock.
I really quite like him because he's
so mellow.
Yeah, he's become well, sort of internet famous because he plays with the guys, the New Zealand pros.
He mentions
Sam, or the guys that you've interviewed before.
Luke,
Luke,
and
that's
Taco,
right.
and Sam, and
that's
Toombs.
Right. Yeah, and he's got a great Instagram page too. He's quite funny. And what a golf swing! I mean, he's at one of the golf swings that I just like watching.
Yeah, I don't know how he's doing today. He hadn't teed off when I had a look earlier, but on the first day he was like tied for 7th, 4 under.
Okay,
not
good.
bad.
Yeah, it's good.
But there's some Korean lad I think was running away with it. Sorry, we're talking about the international series.
Yeah, at Caledonian Golf Club,
which is happening right now.
Yep.
Which we went to the Pro-Am. Damon, of course, gets to play the Pro-Am on Wednesday, which I didn't, but I went over because we got to sit down with Nick, which was great. But what a golf course! It's in great shape.
Looks
Cherry
great.
blossoms are going off.
Doesn't it look pretty with the different colours? So the green fairways and
it'd be amazing today.
And the light coloured rough and the cherry blossoms are out.
Yep, amazing. So I'm not getting it here. Hang on.
And this is a golf course that you're sending people to. I mean, are the people from
that's
Golf in Japan, are you able to get access to it?
Well, we are, yes. We weren't before,
okay.
Or at least it was very selective. It's very, members orientated golf course. It's a lot of history.
Yeah.
And then we met the president.
Oh,
and we said to him, listen, we explained what we do, and we said, is there any chance we could send some of our guests? And he said, absolutely, no problem. So you just let me know. And this is a very, very nice golf course.
It is a golf course. It is too.
It's one to play. So we haven't sent anyone yet, but if anybody wants Caledonian, we can arrange.
Oh, then that should be at the top of your list.
Big time.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, I noticed actually, Koana. We've been sending a lot of people to Koana.
Have you?
Yeah. As part of like one or two other places like Hakone or whatever, so then you just kind of make your way down that way. This year we've got a lot of new golf course options for people. And that's why we haven't been doing the podcast. We've been so busy.
Right. Now, Narasawa is one of them.
Narasawa
Are we allowed to talk about that?
Yeah, we are allowed to talk about that. It's actually on the cover of the magazine that we made that's not here. We've made a guide, in print actually for B2B, for tour operators who are around the world. And that's where Ryan, he's not there today, but he was just in Thailand.
Okay.
At an event there, and anyway, on the cover is Narasawa.
Really?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I went and played there about 3 weeks ago.
That's a very small one.
I remember us talking about it on a podcast, maybe a couple of podcasts ago.
At the time. Yeah, so we finished it, and then so what we've been doing is setting up like more tour related stuff. So rather than just getting a tee time, now we can hook you up with transportation, hotel.
Terrific.
Yeah, all that. It's important. People need that as well in Japan.
Yeah.
So.
And that's definitely a golf course that people should consider playing because I loved it.
So Narasawa, I mean, they all have their little taglines. Oh, we're the closest to Fuji and we're the closest. This has to be the most epic photograph. And I don't know which hole it is because I've never played it, but it looks like a par 3 over water, Mount Fuji in the background, and it's just reflecting on the water.
So the day I played there, it was overcast. Oh, it's a really good par 3, that too. It's got a great big step in the green.
Yeah.
Probably 150 yards. So we didn't see it. But Juro and I went and played it. There was still snow down the left and right sides of the fairways, but and it's still in dormancy. But what a golf course! Wow.
Apparently, people are trying to book a tee time to just take a picture of that. They don't even play golf.
I would imagine.
The way they travel out there and they just want to get that perfect picture.
Yeah, and it reflects perfectly off that pond in front of the green too.
If you get a calm day, it'd be unbelievable.
Yeah.
So we're booking that now as well.
So it used to be apparently it was a private golf course that is now public.
Yeah, it's like, like all of the others in Japan, it does have members. It is a members golf course, but now they do allow visitors. And, I think it's taken us a while to build a good rapport with them.
Right.
But now we're sending up a lot of guests there, and it's just epic. We've never had a complaint. Look at that view. It's unbelievable.
Oh, maybe the best set of greens I've played on in Japan. Incredible. Just in terms, apparently when they designed it, they tried to copy Augusta. I can't remember who was the designer. It was somebody who's played internationally and has played at Augusta before. It might have been an Australian. I can't remember who it was. Anyway, they tried to copy Augusta's greens and they've done a great job. Big, undulating, great big putting surfaces and putting some pins in some fabulous locations. So, if you get the opportunity, definitely consider it.
Yeah, for sure.
Great place.
So Caledonian and Narasawa.
And that one,
unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
Yeah, and actually, there's other golf courses that not particularly hard to get to, but we've discovered that we just think are pretty epic. So we're gonna do all sorts of cool posts and visit them and stuff. And let's talk about our match, which will happen at Narasawa. Finally,
in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we've booked it. So it has to happen.
Was it at the 20th or the 21st? Whatever day that is.
It's this month. I think it's
it's this month. Yeah, a couple of weeks away.
Yep. And
so have we figured out what the format is? Am I partnering Ryan?
So it's not,
or is it you two versus me?
I don't know if Ryan's going to play or if he's going to shoot it or what, but it'll definitely be me and Damon in a scramble versus you.
Yeah. Okay.
And we'll come up with some spicy rules. We'll decide on teas and rules and so on. You're one for that kind of stuff. So, and
that's going to be uploaded where? Is it going to be on Instagram? Do you think
be on everything? I mean, we have YouTube, we have Instagram, and so on. So we'll put it everywhere for you, mate.
Yeah. So in a couple of weeks, I think the golf course will be in really good condition. It was good condition a couple of weeks ago, but it'll be even better, and the snow would have gone away. So
I mean, we don't have to do an 18-hole match. We could do like a 4-hole, or we could do something like that, and then we could bring Ryan in. Yeah. So maybe me and Damon reckons me and him will destroy you. It's scrambled though, 2 bites of the apple for everything.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out what's the most fair way. Yeah,
but if we run away, we just destroy, then we'll take Ryan.
There should be a. I should say that every time you miss a green, if Damon is anywhere around the green, he has to chip it. He's not allowed to putt it.
Oh God! No, he's not doing. Oh, okay. No, I'm just trying to think back to this this one that we did recently in Caledonian, because it's going to come out.
Right.
He did have a tin cup moment.
Oh, did he?
Tried to get out of a bunker. I think it took him 3 or 4 to get out of a bunker.
Because Damon, we should preface this by Damon's a really good golfer.
Yeah, he is.
He's a good player. It's a long and straight off the tee. And he gets around the greens and he has challenges, as I have had. So I shouldn't say anything. Yeah. I think I'm more. What helped me, figure out. Well, it's not that I'm still struggling with short game sometimes, and I did duff a few chips as well. I tend to be a little bit more creative. If I see a shot, I'll go for it. Like if it's a low bunker, I might just kind of clip a 9 and let it run. Yeah. Or it's always take the putter if you can. Of course. I don't care where I am. Yeah. I'll take the putter if I can. Yeah. That kind of thing. And just see the shot and hit the shot. That's it. Yeah. But anyway, it should be fun. Yeah. And then if you kill us like stone dead, then you'll take Ryan, and you'll do alternate shot with him. Oh, okay.
Well, that'd be actually good.
Yeah,
alternate
shot. Yeah, alternate shot would be funny. That'd be great. I mean, he could put me in some wicked positions.
No, he will.
He will. Yeah. Actually, his golf swing is good. There was something I think he posted on, it might have been Instagram. It looked good.
Mate, he's been secretly going to par 3 courses.
Yeah, that's right.
Stuff and trying to do it. But he's been so busy. Like, we've been all so busy. That's why we haven't had time to do anything. I've been doing, what we've been doing? We've been doing content for other companies.
Oh, have you?
So, it takes away from the content that you're doing for...
Sure, for yourself.
Yeah,
for
so
Golf
we've been,
Japan.
just different, helping different, our clients, brands, whatever.
Good.
Yeah, and then, we've been trying to get everything ready for the season. Yep. Which is now upon us. So.
Yeah, it starts now. Everybody's coming over in...
Yeah, it's now.
It's now,
so we're getting a lot of Americans, and I don't know, man, it's so cheap here.
It is becoming cheaper. Yeah. Yeah, there's some people that were talking about it the other day. I think it might have been in Carl's group, and they played somewhere that was particularly cheap. I couldn't believe how cheap it was. Yeah. Same thing. So it was like 6,000 or 7,000 yen, including lunch, with a buggy. Of course, without a caddy, but
you have a locker and all that kind of stuff, yeah.
Whole thing.
Amazing.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, with the Chinese as well, not coming to Japan at the moment because, the spat with the governments, the hotels are really cheap. So the hotels have tons of capacity. So the pricing has gone way down as well. So it's good for the hotels too. Yeah. Even transportation. Yeah. It's really, we can do deals now to get people to the golf course in a private car. Yeah, we're working with some people with the transport that is definitely more affordable. Yeah. I mean, it's amazing when you think of it, because you could put it all together in a package that no way you could have before. Yeah. So that's good. But and as I said, the golf courses are in great shape. They're in great shape. Great time of year. Yep. It's cool. Yeah, everything's starting to get green. It's really nice.
Yeah, until I guess it's sort of the second half of June. July is probably the month and a half that I would probably not say avoid, but be prepared that it gets a bit muggy and it does rain.
Yeah, no, look, Japan is so long and, has different kind of climate regions. There's always somewhere.
There's always somewhere.
There's always
That's true.
To go. When it gets really hot, you go
go to Karuizawa.
Absolutely. So I was in Nagano. I have a house up in Nagano, and there's the golf course there is getting ready, and that's always like about 23 degrees.
Right. Okay. How nice is that?
Sugadoira. Yeah. It's amazing. And then, we did it last year, and we'll probably do it again this year. Niseko, which is the ski mecca.
Sure.
They have 4 or 5 great golf courses and 5-star accommodation.
Yeah.
And again, all the prices come down because their busy season is the ski season.
Sure.
So lots of options. And then when the rains come, Okinawa is probably not the best place to go, but if you go over to the west side, very good.
Yeah. Do we talk about Tiger?
Yes, we did. We asked Nick.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, and he just went, "Oh, look,
he's probably got to be a little bit cagey or a little. Yeah, probably doesn't want to say too much.
I wrongly said, and you'll hear it later on. I said that it was like the 80s when your old man used to have a few pints and drive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you see the videos?
There's Zaya Golf is one that I follow on Instagram, which has got it all. It's some of it's actually a little bit.
In the back of the car.
Yeah, that was a little bit sad actually. And then some more has come out of them dragging. So they flipped the car back on its wheels, and the back window is smashed, and they're taking out his golf clubs. And Tiger was saying to the policeman, "Yeah, that's the putter that I've won 14 majors with." And then there's another clip where he's actually talking to the police. Tiger's down the road, and he walks back towards the police officer, and he says, "Oh, would you mind coming over here?" And he said, "I've just been on the phone to the president." So he's dropping names. So Tiger's called Donald straight after he's had the stack for whatever reason, maybe just to inform him what's happened.
Wow.
But all of this stuff is being released. And I feel sorry for him. But at the same time, he's been caught, I think, 3 times now, with drugs in his system. So how many other times has he done it? Is he cruising around off his head?
He's done the one time when he's crashing into the car when she found out he was having extramarital.
Correct. I'm not so sure. I think so. She belted him with a golf club, and then he had a stack.
That's right. Then there was the DUI where everyone had this mugshot on the
That's
T-shirt.
Right, where he was asleep at the wheel on the side of a highway.
But he didn't cause any damage.
No, he didn't. But he was off his head. And then the last one, of course, is he's just fallen asleep at the wheel.
And gone off a cliff.
Gone off and flipped the car and almost died and wrecked his leg.
Where was that?
It was after a tournament. It was 7 o'clock in the morning, so... And apparently there's no skid marks. And
it wasn't Riviera, was it? Chrysler or something was involved?
It may have been something like that. Yeah, it was. Yeah, he sponsored the event. I don't think he played in it.
Car.
Yeah, and just flipped it and lucky to be alive. And now he's done this as well. So, but from what he's released, he's gone into rehab. He's gone overseas somewhere, and he's in rehab already. So that's what his team have said on his. On his Instagram.
He's obviously in pain.
Yeah, he must be. Yeah,
and he doesn't realise how off his box he is.
That's true. Yeah, he doesn't realise it.
I'm going to pop down to the shops.
Yeah.
And he's actually...
Yeah, and he's compromised, the poor bugger.
Yeah.
So...
I think someone would have seen the state of him and said, listen, mate,
I think there's a lot of yes men that follow him around, unfortunately. Yeah. And, a guy like Tiger probably doesn't listen all that well either. I don't know. But hopefully he gets well because he's...
he will. There'll be another comeback.
Yeah, possibly.
As I said to you in the chat, it's part of the rich tapestry of the best comeback ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of comebacks, how good was Gary Woodland's win last week?
It was good. Yeah, that was had the brain was a lesion on his brain that activates depression and anxiety, and he was feeling all these
fear.
Yeah, and it was triggering him, and then he had the operation.
Oh, he was having panic attacks and all sorts. Yeah,
and then even after coming back, he was struggling with PTSD from having the operation, I believe, and was having a lot of trouble out in the golf course. And then he's gone and won. I mean, what a tremendous effort! What a good guy too.
Yeah, I actually met him when we were doing the Bakerian Classic. Myself and Ryan went over, and we were just walking around looking at the build outs and stuff.
Sure.
And he just came straight up after we had filmed and everything. He just walked straight up, and we're 2 foreigners, and he just came up and he gave me a kind of a hey bro.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and I went, oh hey Gary, how's it going? And he was like, not too bad. How are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm good. And he's like, what are you doing out here? It's like, oh, I live out here. And he was like, oh, that's great. And it was a beautiful day. And he said, man, this place is amazing, isn't it? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, and he walked off.
That's very unusual for a PGA Tour star like that.
And there was nobody
do something
there.
Like that.
Titleist had an event on the putting green, and they had all the Scotties out, and everyone was just having a go at the Scotties. So I'd been messing around there, talking to a couple of guys we know, and then I was walking back up, and he was just walking in to see what was going on.
Wow.
Outside the ropes, not even inside the ropes, right? So good guy.
Yeah. And a couple of really emotional interviews that he gave.
Yeah.
It's nice when those guys sort of open up a little bit and tell people how they're feeling, because it does help other people.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
100%. I don't. it's amazing what he's done, but I don't think it's as good as the Anthony Kim comeback story.
I was just thinking, I mean, what a story that is.
We haven't talked about it.
We haven't talked about it, but apparently...
I mean, we have, but not on camera or on mic.
So apparently I read something, I don't know if it's true, that there might be a gateway for him to be able to play a PGA Tour event. Now, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he'll take it up because he probably feels like Liv gave him his chance and he might stay there. And it was in Adelaide, wasn't it? He won it. Was it in Adelaide? I mean, what...
Yeah, shoot what did he shoot in the last 9 holes, 6 under?
I mean, I watched the highlights. I watched the whole thing.
I think we watched it. We watched it live. It was unbelievable.
Did you? Yeah. I was watching and I was texting someone and I was watching it on my phone. I was somewhere, and then I watched the highlights afterwards. I mean, that's an unbelievable story.
I'm going to pull out the old episode of where you were saying like, this is just a pile of crap. He shouldn't be allowed back on the tour because you had said it. I think we'd all said. I said, look, we wanted the spectacle, so we said, no, it's great that he's back, and you were like, listen, this guy shouldn't be on a tour.
Yeah, and I was wrong.
Yeah,
and I eat my words.
I mean, like, he looked like he
looked down and out, and
I mean, he still looks down and out.
He does.
He looks like a junkie. He looks like he's coming back to.
Yeah.
But I mean, fair play to him. He did a great post about Tiger. Actually, he said, I don't know what's going on, but like, I know he's a great guy.
Yeah.
And he needs to get help, and then the road to recovery, 1% better every day.
Yeah.
And wish him well and all that.
Because I think they were good friends back in the day too. Tiger used to phone him after. I think he won 3 times on the PGA Tour, and Tiger used to ring him after every event because they played in Ryder Cups and things like that together. But it's still a great story of redemption. Unreal.
Unbelievable.
Take my hat off to him. I mean, what a story. I mean, they'll make movies about this sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, has it come out yet? The depths of, like, he hasn't talked about, like,
no, he hasn't. He did an interview with Faraday, and he sort of went into it a little bit, but I think he's not saying everything because I believe there's some sort of, whether it's a movie or Netflix special coming out that he's being paid an awful amount of money for.
I'm sure. I'll watch it.
I mean, I will too. So I think eventually it's going to come out because he was in trouble. I think. Oh man, it's like just the way the look of him.
His face is so disfigured. It looks like someone took a shovel to him and
right. I mean, apart from the nose and the one eye is different than the other, and he's got a great big scar across his neck, and some pretty dreadful things have happened. So
I've actually started watching his YouTube channel, and
I did too.
Yeah, it's actually good.
It is good.
It's like us. Well,
he's just a normal guy. Yeah,
well, he's like even Perry's like, I'll take that.
Yeah,
like 1% better. I'll get better tomorrow, and hopefully it won't be as windy. And you're like, wow, amazing, good guy.
I quite like him. I liked him when he was on tour back in the day. He was young and brash and just a super player. And then of course went away, and now he's back. He's a different person. But he is, terrific story.
Totally different. Remember all those ads with Nike and the belt buckles?
Yeah, the belt buckles, the bling bling, 8K on the belt buckles, and he was out until 6 a.m, during Ryder Cup and President's Cup.
That's nuts.
Apparently the story was that Allenby was walking out of the hotel to go to the golf course, and Anthony and his entourage were coming in from partying all night, walked past each other in the past reception. He went upstairs, got changed, came back down and whipped everybody the next day, or that day, and he'd only on an hour's sleep, or maybe didn't go to sleep. That's the sort of talent he had.
Well, he had kind of mentioned that he was taking some drugs.
Correct.
Like mid-rounds.
When he had
crazy.
9 under around Augusta, apparently he was taking bumps in the toilets on the way around. Allegedly. I don't know if that's actually true, but as the story goes.
Judging by the look of him and what we've heard, I think that would be exactly true. I think he said that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you mentioned Augusta, but
right.
He probably, I don't think he'd be asked back there.
Yeah, I think it was he had 9 under and he had something like 11 birdies on that day. Around there. What a player.
Yeah.
So talented.
It was epic.
It is epic.
I have to say, that Live Golf tournament, I mean, I know everyone says it's because the Australians are starved for good golf. But it looked amazing. The tournament was good. Format looked good. Like he came back. He beat John Rahm.
He did.
Bryson DeChambeau in the final.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Right.
Incredible.
He still got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Undeniable talent. Yeah. And then the event in South Africa, I mean, that was massive as well too, wasn't it? That was huge. 100,000 people or something like that went through the gates.
I think Liv has found their, what they need to do. Like Ireland is like that as well. Like even the Irish Open, like people come out now in droves for the Irish Open. I mean, Liv went to Ireland, they'd probably be really, really well.
Yeah.
So you go to those places that are, obviously geographically very spread out.
Yeah.
But I think when they do like Singapore or Hong Kong or whatever, it's just a few people on there.
Apparently Singapore was pretty poor. I was speaking to somebody that was there, and they said it's not busy.
Are you serious? Yeah. So there you go. Go to the starved places. And
that's
these
right.
huge, massive events, you know, that are like South America could be another one.
Yeah.
I think that would be good. I mean, Canada would obviously show up for it as well.
That's true.
Yeah. Canada. Yeah. So then, that's half of your destinations right there.
Yeah.
Incredible. Yeah. But we walking around the international series here today, actually, I have to say the production is unbelievable. Like, so where the pro-am was and where we interviewed Nick, we got to go into this. It was the hospitality for the weekend.
Right.
And I've never seen a build out on it. Like, we were at the Bay Current, which Bay Current had more. So they had like, say, 6 or 7 hospitality areas. But in this one, they only had 1. But it was overlooking the 18th green, which is amazing.
It's a par 5
all
with
these cherry blossoms. It was so nice. I was like, man, this is better than the clubhouse. They should keep it.
Really?
But the inside was just amazing how they've done it. Yeah, all the like leather chairs and carpets. And it was really nice.
And this is the international series, which is not live. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. And all the players that we had kind of, we were talking to caddies and players and stuff on the pro-am afterwards in the clubhouse, and they were saying like the course is amazing. Love it. They were. I mean, they're not ripping it up. I just seen Nick Voke. He's 1 under on his round today. So I think he's tied 12th. So who's leading right now? It's H. Kim from 11 under. So he's already done 67.
Oh, so he's finished his second round.
S. Imahira.
Oh, Imahira. Shugo Imahira. Great player. I mean, he's probably
10
been
under,
Japan's
65
best player.
He shot today.
Wow.
And then let's see where he is now.
It'd be nice to have a Japanese winner. It was Lucas Herbert won it last year.
5 under now. Nick Voke.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah, tied 14th. So come on, Nick. Pull your socks up, mate. Get in there.
Yeah, it's a really interesting group of. I went through the players list the other day. It's a really interesting group of players. I mean, they're from all over the place.
I mean, they are all over the place.
Yeah, some journeymen in there, some young stars. A smattering of live players too. So should be a great event. And I think what's the forecast for the weekend? There might be a little bit of rain around tomorrow.
Yeah,
is that right?
I think. Yeah, they had it up on sheets, and I think if you get an early tea time, I think you're going to get you're going to be okay tomorrow.
Right.
But I think the rain's kicking off midday.
Okay.
So they might try and they got them out early, I believe, yesterday.
Did they? Yeah.
Yeah. So let's have a quick look at the weather forecast. Good point. I'm actually playing golf this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
2 days. Yeah. Hiroko, who's one of anybody who does the golf partner service with us might know Hiroko. She does,
okay. Yeah.
She takes
one of
people
your
out to the
staff.
golf course for us and plays with them and so on. So it's her birthday. So we're having a birthday bash.
Oh, nice.
Open air place for her. Yeah. It's going to lash around from 12.
Is it?
Yeah.
And then Sunday?
Sunday is... Oh, Sunday's actually okay. So the rain... Yeah, no rain. It's going to be nice.
Okay.
High at 22. Cloudy.
Perfect.
That's
Great scoring
good
conditions.
Yeah.
What is in here?
So this is just when we went to that...
To Narasawa?
No, it's when we went to that event. It's called the AGTC, the Asia Golf Tourism Convention. We went there, and
then, they business cards?
They just have a QR code in the back.
Oh, I
see. So you can look at the brochure that we had made.
Gotcha.
For Japan, promoting Japan. Well done, Ryan.
Yeah, good on you, Ryan.
Working his.
Where is he? I thought he might be involved in this, but no. What's he doing?
So today we're.
You've got something on.
The Hanami, the cherry blossoms are on.
Yep.
They're going out to shoot a bit of content.
Cool.
For one of our clients.
Yeah.
So I'll probably join them after this.
Well, and if you don't follow Golf in Japan, good. Golf in Japan, make sure you do on Instagram because it's better and better. Some really good content on there.
Well, I think, what we're trying to do is kind of just show, I mean, it's our service, right? It's our business. We show like what golf courses we work with, where we book, and then, we throw some fun stuff in there if we can, and stuff about golf shops and, all the stuff that we think that we know that our customers are interested in, and that's it, we're still kind of, I suppose we're no spring chickens, Joe. So the social thing is, we do our best.
Oh yeah, it's good. I might follow it. Yeah, it's worth a look.
That's right. It's just a bit of fun, really.
Yeah.
But I hats off to the guys who do it for a living. We were talking to Nick Voke about that, and we were saying like, Luke Kwan is saying he's much happier to play as a content creator than opposed to a professional golfer. And then he was like, well, I think he's more on the other side. Like he likes doing it and he thinks it's good. He has his own brand and everything. Like he had all his clothes on, looks amazing. And but he was saying like, no, I still want to be competitive and I still want to play, enjoy it. And it's a ticket to see the world. Yeah, so he's telling us he lives in, where does he live? Utah?
So he's of Korean descent, but grew up in...
Nick Voke?
Oh, sorry, Nick. Sorry, you're talking about Nick, not Luke Kwan.
Oh, Luke Kwan, I don't know where he lives. I think he's American citizen now.
Sorry, Nick Voke, yeah.
So he's a Kiwi boy.
He's a New Zealander, yeah.
So that's how they know each other, because apparently they grew up on the same golf course. So
I see.
Luke, although he doesn't sound like a Kiwi, he doesn't. He's very familiar with it. He's lived there for a long time. Okay. So I don't know if that's, he had I think he had a visa issue with the States for a while, and he had to go back on his New Zealand passport, but then he got it sorted. Now he has his American passport. I'm sure he has a Korean one as well.
Yeah.
But it's good. These young guys, great players, just great attitudes, so amiable. They're stopping for everybody. They're doing videos left, right, and centre, and all this. I mean, back in the day, like the Tiger just had his head down.
Couldn't get close to those guys, but I mean, DeChambeau was really one of the first guys,
amazing,
at that level that's opened a few doors. That you have to do it these days, and the amount of money that they can make if they're social media savvy is just unreal. Yeah,
I mean, it's it's still the same. You're golfing for a living.
Yeah,
you might be having a beer with your mates and smacking it around and still making money doing that. Rather than a high pressure situation like on the golf course. But fair play to them. I think it's amazing how how that's evolving. And did you see this new golf league? We asked Nick Voke about it, but he didn't really have a comment about it yet because it hasn't started. But
what's the golf league?
It's called Your Golf League. So it's started by the Bryan Bros.
Oh, okay.
So Wesley and Brian and
I heard something. Yeah, they're gonna. Is there some people from YouTube or social media creators? So and there's a prize, and the prize pool is. I mean, the prize money is pretty large, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know how exactly it works, but they were saying on the post I seen that it was $1 million for the last event. But that's a culmination of how you play in 10 events, I think.
I see.
And it's amazing. I mean, Good have their own event on the PGA Tour now.
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, it's kind of taken over,
Have a little bit. Yeah. That whole thing with Free Wesley. Because I think it was he went to a live event and then was banned by the PGA Tour.
Which wasn't really fair. I mean, that was just that series where they were just making videos and having a muck around.
Yeah.
And they said, you're banned. But then like Brooks Koepka comes back.
That's right. Had to pay all that money. Yeah. It's inconsistent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is a shame because I quite like the Bryan brothers there. I mean, he's a terrific player. I mean, he should win everything. Wesley should win everything because he's a different caliber player. Even from... Grant Horvat. I mean, he's a good player, but
that's the
Wesley.
Wesley's
a completely different level. He's one on the PGA Tour, and
he should have status, right? That's what they were saying. Like that was the point. He should be able to play.
Should be able to. I think at the same time that him and his brother are quite happy doing the YouTube thing because I would imagine they're doing really well and they've got their own brand.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably just taking them in a different direction. But if he had been competing on the tour, where would he have come?
Yeah, true. That's true.
I suppose you'd see behind the ropes a little bit. The PGA Tour should do it because if he's playing on it, it'll be more content about them. Yeah,
that's what Grant Horvat. So remember, he got a start on the PGA Tour, but then decided to decline the offer because he couldn't take his cameraman around. But what a great opportunity that would have been for his camera. Yeah, to be on the other side of the ropes, and now the PGA Tour have taken him up on it, and incredible. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a missed opportunity for the PGA Tour, I think.
Yeah, and it's all going to be on YouTube, so it's all going to be free. And they know how to do it, man. They make all their money from the YouTube revenue. They don't need sponsors. They probably make over $1 million on the advertising on the videos, right? 10 videos will probably get them $1 million, no problem.
Yeah. And now Tiger Woods has gone away. He's going to be gone for a little while, I think.
Jeez. What, he's still out. What did you think of the TGL?
Look, I watched the highlights. I can't watch it. I still think
it's weird, isn't it?
The tech is, and this is nothing against what is it? Roy's Full Swing.
Yep.
I mean, the screen, it looks like something from the year 2000. It looks like something off a Nokia phone, back in the day. The graphics are dreadful. And the other thing now, I think without Tiger, it might not be on a slow death. So I don't know. I mean, there would be contracts in place and things like that. But if Tiger's not involved in it, who are you going to go and watch? It was an opportunity for everybody to go and watch to see Tiger.
Yeah, because he didn't have to take a card. He could just hop
that's
over.
Right. Yeah. Did you watch it?
No.
Right.
I mean, seen highlights on
same thing
on social and stuff like that. And every now and again, you'd see Shane Lowry or someone do some nice shot or whatever, or that guy. Kevin Kisner nearly decapitates someone. Right. That was cool. But it makes you think. Now, remember that time Tiger comes out and he thinks it's 100 yards, and he.
Oh, that's right. Because it's 91, and it was it 191?
Yeah,
something like that.
He just sits straight in the drink, and he's like, and they were like, "We told you," and then he was like, "Oh, is it?" And then he was like, "Mate,
yeah,"
and he's sweating.
Well, I think that's. But when
I'm sure they have AC there.
Yeah, but I think that's part of his opiate addiction as well.
Is that a little byproduct of that?
Yeah, apparently. So when I saw him at Augusta in 23, I could not believe how sweaty he was. And I was only this far away from him. He was standing on the tee, and he was soaked through. His shirt was soaked through. Yeah. And I can remember it wasn't a hot day. I remember I just had a jumper on. It was nice weather.
You had a body warmer on, don't lie.
No, I didn't have this on. I've got a photo of it. I just had a jumper and a polo on, but he was honestly, it was dripping. You could see through him. He had a white shirt on, and it was stuck to him, and I couldn't believe it. And apparently he was sweating profusely after he got out of the car. So maybe that was from the accident. I don't
remember the first Zozo as well. It was in October, and it was the Monday morning when he won. It was an early morning start, and we all went out. It warmed up later in the day, but in the morning it was freezing cold, and he was like on the putting green, sweat dripping from him. Yep. So maybe he's a sweaty boy.
Maybe he's a sweater. Yeah. Leads a tour in sweating.
Is that an official stat?
Well, the Tiger would lead it.
Oh God!
Yeah.
And here, look, he's not going to be playing in Augusta. They came out with a statement actually to say, "Look,
it was nicely put." What Fred Ridley said it was. I mean, it's so.
He won't be joining us this year, but we wish him well on his road to recovery, and we'll look forward to seeing him next year in years to come.
Yeah,
perfect.
Very classy. Yeah, they do it well.
They do.
I've got to tell you a story about Matt Williams, who we worked with from Augusta National. He leads the AEC, the men's event, and there's a few of those tournaments around the world that they're involved with, and Matt's been working for Augusta National for quite a while, and he wrote me a really nice note afterwards at the end of the event, and it was in green. So he writes all the notes in green pen for the Augusta, the Augusta traditional colour, which is, and just the way they write, the way he penned the note was just, it was very much like that, what Fred Ridley talked about with Tiger.
Love it.
Very, very classy. Yeah, just
classy,
beautifully written. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they do things properly there.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I seen they've made all sorts of updates to their app. And then it was like you can watch whatever you want. You can have watch parties, and just incredible app.
Yeah,
and you can, if you have an Apple TV like one of these boys, you can just pop it up on and just watch it.
It's the best. Cool. It's the best app. Just tap on a player, and you can watch his whole highlights from all 18 holes.
Yep. I still watch the Japanese coverage though, because
I do.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just, even though it's all in Japanese, but they get excited, and
they do get excited.
They put way too much focus on the Japanese players. Yeah. Well, it's Japan, right? So
sure.
But I kind of, getting up and watching it on TBS.
It's the music. It's the whole thing. It's so nostalgic. Waking up as a kid early in the morning and watching it, and the commentators' voices and the music that's played. I mean, it's just it's wonderful. It really is. Yeah. I can't wait for it. It's
the best. It's the best golf tournament by far.
Oh, it is
by so far.
Yeah, it is too. I agree.
Because we're probably going to not do. When is it next weekend? Right? Who's your favorite?
So
give me two players.
Adam Scott. I've got it. So Scotty won it in 2013, but I've watched Adam's been playing really well.
Yeah,
really well. And he was interviewed not long ago, and he said, "I found my putting, which is always his Achilles heel. If I can get my putting going." Now, one thing about Augusta is they say everybody putts poorly at Augusta because how difficult the greens are. It's just whoever putts the best, but poorly throughout the week. So Adam's obviously a great ball striker, and if he putts okay, which everybody sort of does there, they putt okay, he's definitely a chance. So just because he knows the golf course, he's won there before. People say he's past his best. He doesn't putt as well. I reckon he's a chance.
Yeah, I'd like to see Justin Rose after.
Coming second last year to Rory. Yeah, in the playoff.
He came second at the Open twice, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
So I'd love to see him win an Open for sure.
Yeah,
being an Englishman, I'm sure that's probably pretty high in his mind.
Yeah, because I think he won the US Open in that was probably 10 or 12 or 13 or something like that. He's only won one. But yeah, Justin, I mean, he's had a very similar career to Adam Scott. The amount of one major each, the amount of PGA Tour wins is probably around 20. Both in their 40s and still playing really good golf. So that's a good choice. The other one I'll pick is Akshay. Yeah. So, and the reason I was listening to, if you want to listen to something cool, No Laying Up have got a podcast out at the moment with Bones McKay, who's a guy who caddied for Phil for a long time, And Mark Leishman's caddy is also on there, and they go through hole by hole what it's like to a caddy at Augusta. And they were talking about the amount of lefties that have won it. So Phil's won it 3 times, Bubba's won it once.
Won it twice?
Sorry, twice. Mike Weir's won it. And they reckon it's just much easier for them because there's a lot of, for a lefty, it's easier to cut it off the tee than what it is for a righty to hook it. So they were saying it sets up a lot better for a left-hander, and that's why there's been so many left-handed wins. But they've won a lot.
Would you say Rory? Well, Rory is a natural drawer.
He's a natural drawer of the ball.
So that kind of helps him.
So they also
helped him on that 15th.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So I'm just, although I still think he's anchoring. I like Akshay, and I think he's got a chance because he's a left-hander and he's playing well. But the broomstick, I hate to say it because I like him, but I reckon he's anchoring. They've got to have a closer look at that because there's some footage where he's got his hand and you can't tell where I know he's a skinny bugger, but there's no gap between his. Well,
does it make much difference?
His hand. Well, you're just not allowed to. Yeah, okay. I think so. Yeah, I mean when you stand. So I've got a long putter, and when I anchor it, when I don't, when it's not anchored, it feels like loose, like you've got no control over it. But yeah, when you jam it against your chest, it's a different feeling. So hopefully he's not, but who's your other choice? So Justin Rose.
I'd like to see Justin Rose for sure. Shane Lowry, of course, I have to, because he's so touchy-feely around. He gets in his own way, though, I think, mentally.
Did you see the finish?
The hackles up like...
Did you see the finish he had a month ago? That was hard to watch.
That's like the second or third time
he's done that. Yeah, he did it in Dubai not long ago. He hit a bunker shot over the green in the water. Yeah.
That was an unlucky shot, actually. But yeah, that's the way it is, right? But it'd be great to get a redemption for him to win another major and have a green jacket. And then him and Rory get to go on the piss every year, win their green jacket.
Imagine that.
That'd be awesome. I actually think Oberg.
Oh, yeah. It's
maybe debuted and he came second or third.
Yeah, it was last year. Or the year before.
I reckon he's just such a mellow, cool cat. And
isn't he?
He look good in any colour, but I think he particularly look good in green. Has there ever been a Swedish player win the Masters?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
not off the top of my head. No.
Don't think so. That'd be good.
Yeah, it would be too. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll take 2. So I'm going to put 3. So Lowry, Rose, and Oberg. Not because of any other reason other than I like them.
Sure.
And I'd like to see one of them win.
Yeah. Okay. So Scotty and Akshay.
On ability, though, I think that Cameron Young, he's just something else. The way he hits the golf ball, and he's so cool.
He is cool.
He said he was shitting himself on that last hole.
You couldn't tell.
But couldn't tell.
I mean, that. So
what was that drive on them?
It's 370. It was the longest drive of the week down there under pressure. And then he had that.
What's that golf course? The Memorial, is it? No. Sorry.
TPC Sawgrass. Yeah. And then he had that smelly second shot, like he's got that downwind sort of 80-yard sandwich off a tight sort of lie. I mean, that would be... I was nervous watching him stand over that. I mean, he could have easily hit a little bit fat or just got it, a little bit and hit it close. And then, I mean, what a great effort. And then Matt Fitzpatrick lost it, but then came back and won
the week after. That was good. That was good, yeah. I like Matty Fitz.
And then his brother won. His brother won on the DP World Tour. In India. Alex. Yeah. That was cool. How good are those two?
I didn't see the highlights of that yet, so I'm going to watch that. Actually.
Oh, you got to watch the highlights are really cool. Really? That's just a brutal golf course. He's such a cool
kid, man. And you see he looks up to his brother.
He does, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, they're two nerds that are just wonderful golfers, the two of them. They are.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
But cool.
If they weren't golfing, they'd be train spotting for sure. To be just out with their anoraks on. Especially.
That's a good description. They do look like that, don't they? Train spotting.
Oh, stop. But,
goodness.
Okay, come here. Let's put it back to local. What's going on with you? Are you doing anything interesting?
No. It's just for the next couple of months. It being so busy and everybody coming from overseas, I'll be at our golf courses, sort of taking care of people.
Okay.
So a little bit of playing, a little bit of looking after people.
A little bit of playing with golf in Japan.
Correct. Actually, probably for the first time in a long time, I'm going to have a bit of time off over Golden Week.
Nice.
So we've got some people here, but I'm going to try and take a little bit of time off for the family.
Oh, we should mention Titleist. The GTS is coming out. It's been rocked by a lot of players on tour.
Yeah.
Cameron Young, I think, is rocking one.
Yeah. There's a lot of people using the Titleist drive.
You being an ambassador, you get one soon.
So we have, there's the launch of it here at the Country Club, which I think is in about a couple of weeks. They're going to launch it here. So there's photos on all over social media, and it looks pretty cool. I'm sure it'll.
What's the difference? You don't know yet?
I don't know. I mean, the
has an S
looks
on it.
like that's right. The sole plate looks a little bit more shiny. That's all I know. But it'll be apparently a faster face and all that type of thing. So it'll be interesting to see. But they, as you know, they don't. It's kind of like a Rolex watch or a Porsche 911. They don't change all that much. Because they've got a great formula. It's a little tweak here and there, but the shape and things like that.
The GT now has been out for quite a while.
Yeah.
And so,
it's a 2-year product cycle, so it's been out for 2 years. So
it's almost 2 years. So this will be the kind of like the culmination of those 2 years.
Yeah, those 2 years of R&D. So
probably good to give me one. Titleist, please give me a GT.
Titleist, please look after him.
Yeah. I need it.
Yeah, you need. You do. Yeah, considering what's happened.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a player error as opposed to product error. But I've done in a couple of GT2 heads.
Okay.
Well, the kids did too, messing with my driver.
Well, there you go. I mean, it's those two.
Then I did one.
Right.
So so I'm back on the TSR, which is playing lovely, by the way.
Yeah, they're good drivers.
That's amazing. Golf club. That's what Damon said when I was playing him. He's like, I've never seen you hit it straight ever.
With the old gear.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. Just take, don't try and hit it as hard and just go draw and everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, I'm going to throw it over now to the interview with Mr. Nick Voke.
Excellent.
Who was very kind to sit with us on Wednesday at the Asian Tour Series.
The International Series, yeah. I think it's International Series by Asian Tour or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. But thanks very much for coming in.
That's
Joe.
all right.
It's great
Good
to
talk
talk to you.
Yeah.
So come back in, don't be a stranger, and we'll do something again very soon.
Yeah, we're missing you, Damon.
Yep, and Ron.
Said nobody ever.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Drongo. See you later.
All right, see you.
Thanks, mate.
Bye.
Okay, so let's kick off. So golf in Japan. Actually, what do you say this? I have a ask ChatGPT to write me a little intro. So I gave you like 4 different versions.
Let's see if it's accurate.
Okay. Here's a polished podcast ready bio options for Nick Voke. This was clean and professional. Nick Voke is a professional golfer from New Zealand who has built his career competing across the Australasian and Asian tours. Known for his consistency and strong ball striking, he's earned multiple wins and continues to establish himself on the international stage.
Well, podcast finished. That's pretty good.
I think that's done, eh?
Yeah, all done.
Why not?
This was slightly more story driven. Hailing from New Zealand, Nick Voke has steadily climbed the professional ranks with victories on the PGA Tour of Australasia and appearances across Asia. With a composed style and a competitive edge, he's become a familiar name in the region's top events.
Love it.
I like that one.
Hey, that's
a good one.
That's right.
The last one, short and punchy. New Zealand's Nick Voke is a multiple-time winner on the PGA Tour of Australasia, known for a steady game and growing presence across the international tours. Anyway, golf in Japan. Welcome you, Nick. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, next minute. Chickens.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah, that's it.
We're on the 18th.
This is 18, yeah.
So on the 18th hole, which you can see, looks really nice. Apart from the rain, how do you find the course?
Stunning. Yeah, really nice. I know Japanese courses can be quite tricky, narrow and tight, whereas this one's a little more Western friendly, right? You can knock drive around there. There's some room. But yeah, kind of pictures another way. So go watch out for that.
This is your second year here, though. Yeah.
Second year here. Oh, actually third, I think.
Okay.
I played on it as an amateur in like 2019,
right?
2018. Yeah, before I got fat. You know.
So how's it different for you this year?
It's a little earlier on in the season. Last year, I remember the rough was quite lush, quite green out there.
Yeah.
Whereas now, obviously, quite dormant.
Yep.
Not as penal in the rough.
Yep.
And to be honest with you, I played 18 yesterday, and it's going to be pissing down tomorrow. So it'll be much different than last year.
Yeah.
Just kind of have to take it as it comes and do the best you can.
Yeah.
So you're trying to get out before the weather, you were saying? Tee times at 6?
Yeah. Yesterday I was trying to beat the weather.
Oh, okay.
Both afternoons.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow you won't be able to do that.
Bang in the middle.
Yeah, no.
Umbrella out, rain gloves.
I think it's almost good weather from midday onwards or something.
When you
finish.
Time. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's a chance we get delayed.
Yeah.
And we don't start until the afternoon. So
how does tee times get arranged? How did you get tee time 6:30 and someone else gets like 12:30?
Yeah, just a random luck of the draw thing.
It is random.
So yeah, there's a morning wave and an afternoon wave. Within the wave, the first third and the last third are have different status on the tours. The last third are sponsored by Monday qualifiers. The middle third is the kind of the guns that the guys watch out for.
Cool.
So I tend to find myself on the last or the first third, but for some reason this week I'm in that middle third.
Cool. I see you wearing your brand. Tell us about your brand.
Yeah. Oh, mate. Hey, geez, I like this podcast. Talk away, mate. It's called Light the Candle, Golf Goods Company, and we specialize in wholesaling starters box items. So tees, pencils, picture pairs, ball markers. So nice country clubs in the States, it's a big thing. We've got a bunch of big, cool projects underway, a couple of live teams.
Nice.
Like big tours, organizations. It's taken off. It's really nice. So, Light the Candle.
Yeah, and we put the link down below.
Yeah, we can. I just checked the weather there. So tomorrow's going to be a weird one because it's lashing rain up to 10 o'clock, right? Then it's clear until 3, and then it's going to be super windy. So we'll be off the course.
I think we'll be off the course. We'll be done by 11.
Yeah, exactly. No,
and then Friday looks mega. Friday's looks
Does mega mean good?
Yeah. Mega. Sunny, 18 degrees, not so much wind. High of 18, yes. It looks just pure sunny all day. Decided something we just want to talk about that.
Yeah, no, mate, hey, tell me about golf in Japan. What's been going on? What are the latest projects? Where are things at there?
Well, we were just saying just before we started recording, a big thank you for hooking us up with Luke and the boys.
Luke and Taco and Sam.
So what's your relationship with those boys? Just mates?
Yeah. So Ty and I, Taco, as you know, we grew up at the same golf course. Okay. And so we were kind of the two juniors that kind of emerged together. And then as we developed, that's when we met Toombs and Sam. Yeah. All very competitive golfers. And then I met Quan probably 6 years ago now, maybe 7 in the States. And he had some immigration things where he had to move back to New Zealand for a while. So I kind of helped him in that process. And then became real tight friends. And all of a sudden, it's the big New Zealand crew in Quan.
So he was a Kiwi for a while?
Yeah, he lived in New Zealand, I want to say 3 or 4 years. Yeah. Ages like 2 to 6. Yeah, up north, I think I want to say like, I'm going to butcher you. So, strong ties to New Zealand. Still a permanent resident there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Happy days.
But yeah.
So, in terms of the, like content creation and this new creation now, what is it, your golf league? We were talking to Luke on their podcast, and he was saying, like, he much prefers to not do competitive golf now. He just wants to make content, have a laugh, and travel. How do you feel about that? Because you've dipped your toes in both waters.
Yeah, I can see the attraction to that. It's a lot less stressful. There's no anxiety, no pressure. His performance doesn't matter.
You can move the ball.
You can do whatever you want, mate, honestly. These editors, they can edit out a lot. Whereas I still have this desire to play a while and kind of climb up through those ranks. So it's nice dipping my toes in both worlds. You get to come out here and compete with major winners and whatnot, but then you also get to talk shit with the boys as well on the YouTube channel.
Plus you have to think about life after golf as well, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like
your brand and so on.
Yeah. Probably, 2 thoughts there. The first one is I've come across a lot of old resentful men who have just been beaten up by the game of golf over the years. And so when I'm 40, 50, I don't want to be like that, right? So there's got to be something else. There's got to be something that kind of keeps the humility in you, and that YouTube could be it.
Yes.
It's in the second part of it is, I think a lot of what people struggle with is they're away from their families for half the year. Yeah. If I can, cut that down to 10 or 15 weeks, supplement 5 to 10 in the YouTube space, that means everything else I'm back home for the family, chilling out. And the better the YouTube stuff goes, the easier this becomes, because there's contract money, there's endorsements, there's things to look forward to, it's just kind of this cycle.
But it's another thing to look after, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Production and editing and all that kind of stuff.
If you're smart about it, like Quan, he does nothing. Yeah. Like, he'll be the first one to tell you as well, like, he has people who book things for him.
Dan's really good.
Dan is the man, He's got 3 editors now, like... If he has a problem, he takes someone else, and it's not his problem anymore. And that's how he's constructed it, right? It's not the most financially efficient way to do it, but it's a stress-free life. You can. Whereas a guy like Taco, he still edits himself. He books all his own things. Yeah. He manages wicked fairways and stuff. Like, kind of polar opposites those guys are. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's cool. And dig into your snacks box. I'm
intrigued with this one here.
So break it open. So this is top one. This is more premium than the hockey. People on the hockeys. This is more Same vibe, right? It's the
Same vibe.
Yeah, but if you're a chocolate, these are pretty good. Almond chocolates as well.
Do you have a favorite Japanese food? I mean, just like, no, good.
Yeah.
You're into the sushi or sashimi, that type of thing?
Oh, I love sushi.
Yeah. And also, if you don't mind me asking, what's your definition of sushi?
Great question, actually. Yeah. I mean, it's probably the wrong definition, to be honest. For me, sushi is like a salmon avocado ring, right? The actual sashimi, I'm probably not the biggest fan of it, but like, I had a really nice ahi tuna poke bowl last night. Outstanding. Yeah. So I'm not even sure if that's Japanese cuisine, mate, but it was lovely.
No.
It's like Hawaiian with Japanese influence, right? Poke bowl.
That's
Delightful, eh? Yeah.
Needs a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, right? This is what I thought was interesting, right? You'll be able to translate this better, right? So you know what a salaryman is? Like a guy who works in an office?
No, white collar worker, office salary.
Okay. So this is what's a laminate flavor?
Laminate is like oh god.
That's a business I'm running.
Lemonade. This is sweet soda.
Yeah, it's like a lemonade. It's supposed to be like a weird texture to get rid of your stress as a salaryman.
Interesting.
So I thought in case you get a bit stressed, you know.
I needed these last week, mate.
Yeah, and this one's like personal favorite. Damon brings these everywhere. So this is a tough gummy. So do you get a bag of these?
I got me.
I saw them at the school yesterday.
They're good, and they've got protein in it apparently, so it must be good food.
I've grilled them.
Yeah. What does that say?
Tomato, you can't stop eating them.
That's true, actually.
So you speak or read Japanese?
Yeah, I've been here like 33 years, so excuse me.
Wow.
33 years, so
That's impressive.
I get by pretty good.
Was that quite difficult when you first came over here, or when you transitioned pretty easy?
I mean, we're interviewing you here.
I'm curious,
That's a hard question. I mean, you get to a point where you kind of feel like you're plateauing out, and you get to my age as well. It's like an old computer, you have to delete something just for something new to come in. CPU is full. Yeah. A long time.
I've been here 21 years, but my Japanese, I can speak a bit, but it's not as good as him, you know. I made the mistake of marrying a Japanese girl who could speak English, you know, where he was just like Japanese all the way.
Yeah,
so,
right.
And that's how you do it. Right?
Yeah.
First and second time,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But yeah. All right, so we've got your favorite Japanese food, sushi. Is that right? Is that favorite Japanese food?
What are there any other?
Okay, I'll give you a few.
Yeah, give us some items.
Katsudon.
Okonomiyaki.
That's amazing, but I'll still go sushi.
Okonomiyaki.
Still go sushi.
Okay. Yakiniku. I think it's slightly Korean.
That's Korean. Natto. It's like rotten beans, basically. Like beans.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's horrible.
No, it's like Vegemite.
It's like
It's also terrible.
Yes. What? Love it.
Oh, I don't know.
I hate
Divorce.
that
We're done.
Marmite, no good.
No, I don't like that stuff.
Oh, mate, I'm so disappointed.
Yeah.
You know, I really liked you.
You know, I'm glad we've made it this long before I disappointed you. Usually it's about a couple of days. You know? I'm glad we made it this long.
I bet you like yakitori. Fried chicken. Chicken on sticks. Fried on the barbecue.
Oh, yeah, actually, we may have had that yesterday. There's like a pork cutlet with like a...
Deep fried what?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's like cut.
Oh, yeah. Japanese curry. Japanese curry is a big favourite on the Gulf Coast. Yeah. That's the main thing people do here. Ramen?
Ramen's good, yeah. I'll go sushi and tonkatsu.
Okay, so
All right. Interesting about we had a little challenge here. So we did the media day 3 weeks ago. It was snowing. We're filming and everything. And we had a little three-hole match, which
it's not going to be published.
It is going to be kind of fun. Anyway, if he lost, he had to eat that. And if I lost, I had to do the veggie one.
Oh, okay. So that's that tribe.
So he hasn't any.
It's not even fried. It's just like.
So they get beans and then they put them in a hole or something, and then they go off and they go sticky. And then they add a little bit of soy and you turn around and they put it on top of the
even with the raw egg and shit.
You put a raw egg on it. It's actually not that bad. I really hated it when it first came. Then I was like, it's actually not that bad. You know, but yeah, Vegemite tastes really nice.
It's pretty.
I'm really disappointed in you. Thank you. That's great. All right. So, how many times you played like in Japan 3 times, Caledonia all 3 times, then? Well, the first time when you were here, when you're 19, you played. Do you remember what course?
I think it was here, to be honest with you. I think, the only golf I played was competitive golf.
You've never played any other golf course in Japan?
I think that's right. I don't
That's
know
your favourite golf courses, is it?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Okay.
It's not a fun golf course to have the favourite.
From the trip that you guys organised, I remember some stunning ones down south.
Gorsan, Sioux Country, and
there was the Sioux Country, exactly. There was one just on the other side of Tokyo as well.
Yeah.
Maybe Tokyo Country. I can't remember, but
they played here as well.
Country Club of Japan.
That's the one.
So they actually played here as well.
I remember that.
Did they play at White's place?
Yeah,
we tried to poison them.
That's right.
Unsuccessfully.
Yeah.
But they're still here.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is my favourite.
Okay.
I saw some photos and I'd love to go.
Okay. I mean, Japan has got so many great golf courses. I mean, do you know how many golf courses are in Japan?
Oh yeah, there's 1,400.
No, there's over 2,000. Which is the second biggest market in the world. So amazing golf courses, so many hidden gems.
Yeah.
You know, people want to always go to the trophy courses, but I tell you what, coming to golf in Japan, there's so many other great golf courses. But best golf course in New Zealand.
Talked about that yesterday. Right to Kiwi. Sorry, that's big.
Personal favourite to play, probably Wairiki.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a little different.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you got obviously the Tara, the Cape Kidnappers, hills, Just like if I were to take my dad out for a round of golf, we're walking around Wairiki. It's just a beautiful sanctuary.
Okay.
What about the States?
Oh, there's a lot over there. My home golf course is probably my favourite to play, just because the memories, the guys are there, music is going. It's called the Harvester. The Harvester in Iowa.
Iowa.
Yeah.
You live in Iowa?
I live in Iowa.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Been there 13 years.
You've never picked up the accent at all.
Yeah, thank you, mate. Yeah, worked hard, yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Hey, see this, mate? That's my green card right there. I worked hard for that.
Yeah,
yeah.
Cool.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Have you travelled much around, obviously Australasia and the tour? Where's the best stops you've been to so far?
Oh, so many good ones, eh? The tournaments I always look forward to the Australian Open.
Yeah.
New Zealand Open is also pretty special.
Of course, yeah.
I don't even know, haven't played much in Europe, played a bunch in Asia. The US, yeah. I look forward to going to Australia and New Zealand.
So what's the goal here? I mean, you're on this tour, you want to get onto like the PGA or
Yeah.
Live?
2 years ago, I was running out of money. Golf for me was the job of trying to pay a credit card bill.
Yep.
Right? So get into the PGA Tour, live top 50 in the world, major champion, all that is always like a dream. It's like, I can't even pay this Amex statement. What am I doing?
Yeah.
So it's been really weird the last couple of years as I've progressed and got better and played well. That goal hasn't really switched. I want to buy a house.
Yep.
I know what it takes there. I want to grow certain ways in the YouTube space. I want to grow certain ways when I'm out here. But it's the Asian tour is wicked. Love to play on the DP more often. Yep. I'll continue doing the best to play the best I can.
Yep.
And who knows where it takes me to grind up.
Okay.
I could play a major. Who knows? It's,
I'm going to go
it's not the immediate goal, but it's certainly something that I could see happening,
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
What do you think of that Euro golf tour? We kind of didn't touch on that here.
What is that Euro tour?
What's your man's name? The good guy. And the Brian Rose. Yeah. Which I guess is in response to PGA Tour not letting Wesley play on the.
Yeah.
So it's effectively a more competitive gathering of the best YouTube golfers where score matters. I think so. I think they're.
Is this the invitational where
No. That's not foreplay, but the Personal Sports. This is created by what's the guy's name? I can't remember.
Grant all of that. And
Grant Horvath.
I was going to get the nice teeth. Probably the most famous guy in golf.
Yeah, so a lot of things scattered. The Invitational, there's other things going on. People's League,
all now doing their own PGA event.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of things. The new one I got released, I want to say last week or the week before, Your Golf Tour, Grant Horvath, Brian Rose.
You'd be great in that, mate.
If I got the opportunity to play, I'd love to go.
You'd be awesome.
Yeah, Grant, Wesley, George, if you're watching.
I was
friend available.
probably not.
I love it. Any media, they are media. I don't think it's a brilliant idea.
There are whispers that there will be a New Zealand influence there. Not
Nice.
sure what that looks like,
Yep.
but there are rumors circulating.
Okay.
And so even I don't know who's signed up, who's playing. But The Hush Hush Pop.
Is it going to be like a tour event where it's like very strict on rules, referees and all that? Or is it going to be like mystery card for taco? You have to swing like Rory. You know? That would be kind of like,
I'm not sure actually, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I hope it leaves more competitive because the videos that do the best are when score matters. The Brian Bros making the cut series, the Tombs Scary Sunday or whatever he calls it. Like when the audience knows that these guys care about the score, they're more engaged and they like it. So I hope it's more serious. Okay. I hope it leans that side. Yeah. And then it brings in guys like me who are more competitive than them. And
I'm looking at the Great Hall Van and Phil Livingston one.
Those are awesome, man.
Yeah, really good ones.
Yeah, Bryson, like the break 50.
The Bryson break 50. He's done twice. One of them, Steph Curry. And
what did
so when you pour your house, you can do find your home one over the
something exactly.
No, he does that. Hey, big news like in the golf world. Tiger Woods.
Sad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not new though, is it?
Again,
it's like the third time, right? It's like, how, do we let him behind a car again? You know, like, so he's got this prestige around him, this untouchable, like, you don't ever criticize Tiger. He's done so much in the game. The media respect him so much. They're not going to ask him these difficult questions, but like, I don't want him driving around the neighborhood where I live now. You know, he's obviously got things going on. I hope he takes the time to deal with them and then come back.
Yeah, I mean, I feel sorry for it. I don't think it's a sin because he didn't kill anyone, right? But he could have, I suppose. Like,
it's pretty light way of thinking of it.
Well, I remember the 80s when we like your dad to come back from the pub in the car.
Yes, the 80s, man.
Yeah, I know.
So like, I remember that.
Well, let me ask you a question. Was your dad coming home driving 80 and a 40 and flipping a car and breaking his leg? No. You know, was he falling asleep at the wheel? Was it, you know?
No. Well, what I'm saying is, like, he's obviously got a lot of commitments. He has to go here and there. He likes to drive himself. He's probably in pain with his leg and everything, and he's probably just overdone it with the easily done. Like, I mean, it's like Michael Jackson and Prince, where they just had some quack feeding them drugs.
Like Nick said, it's not the first time. A little bit disappointing, to be honest. I mean, everyone kind of looks up to the guy. Hope he recovers and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, let's change that for a bit. So you play a lot in the US. In the US, it's cart girls that come around with dreams and all that kind of stuff. In Japan, there are absolutely no cart girls.
Oh, really? Thoughts? Yeah, I think you're missing out here. You know? Could be an opportunity to sell a bit more beer, soju, whatever you.
So, do you know in Japan, basically every round you play is 9 holes, break for lunch, do another 9 holes.
I've heard that. Yeah, and I think because we were chatting last year, and there's an after function to go to the onsen as well. Like it's a full day experience.
100% full day. Yeah. And the after experience, it is going to have the onsen, which is a hot bath and stuff, but it's usually not drinking. The restaurants are closed. You do that and go home. So no 19th hole.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Different.
Tea houses like that one over there in the distance. So you go in there, there might be an old granny sitting on the counter and you can buy beer off her if you want.
Gotcha.
That's it.
But it's not like a popular thing to do.
What? Drinking afterwards? No.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, they tend to everyone just tends to just kind of go home now, especially since Corona.
Yeah. They kind of like have their drink at 7 o'clock in the morning before they go off. I see the old boys and they have their sake or whatever, and a big shot or whatever. And then maybe a cold beer at lunchtime, but that's it.
Is it uncommon for someone to dart out for 9 holes by himself for work?
100%.
100%.
Yeah, it's not a thing here.
And there is generally no 9 holes anyway.
Really?
No. And you can't play by yourself. Wow. But if you come to golf in Japan, we'll sort it out.
Yeah. We'll find buddies to play with.
That's right. That's what we actually do.
Yeah.
But 9 holes generally not.
Interesting,
yeah. It's a different way of golf.
It's a different experience, isn't it?
Yeah.
You compare that to the US where you're on a golf cart.
Yeah. But if you look at this golf course, for example, though, I mean, this is generally a public golf course. It is a lot of members, and they open the tee times sporadically to the public.
Yeah.
But this was the condition of like a public golf course in Japan.
Wow.
Yeah. So again, 2,000 golf courses here. There's so many great golf courses here. And a lot of the time you'll find that the public courses are probably better than a lot of private courses back home.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And so many famous designers as well. I think Nicholas has more courses here than anywhere else. Could be wrong on that, of course. But
one of the last courses we actually did was in Japan.
It was Tokyo Classic. Yeah, that's right. Gary Player, Greg Norman, Pete Dye.
Yeah.
Why do you think so many, eh?
Yeah.
Why do you think golf is so big here?
Because they had the money in the Bangladesh economy.
I have a more romantic view of that. I think it was during the bubble, right? So it's a lot to do with business. That's why like there's not so many things that are for kids or even family golf. So it's it was always like you went with your business partner or your colleagues, and it was a man's thing. And then because Japanese are so, it's not two-faced in that way, but they're kind of reserved, so they don't show their emotions. It was a good way to get to know your clients or to get to know your staff and show them, you get to see their personality and stuff. So I think it was more like that.
Yeah.
I think it's why it became so popular. And then, you know, Japanese are like holding steel things in their hands. Like, but they're not allowed, they weren't allowed after the war hold swords. So they turned into golf clubs.
I mean, our passion, I mean, I think both of us here, I mean, we want to show the world golf in Japan.
Yeah.
I mean, the golf courses in Japan, the golf culture in Japan is absolutely amazing. And so having like people like yourself come over and experience it, it's fantastic, and it really gets it out there. But thanks for coming and being on the podcast with us and everything. I played the Pro-Am today. It was a great experience, and the guys, we came up with a question for you. It wasn't my question. I'm going to credit the other boys for it. It's a bit of a hard question, but if you had to bet all your money on one golf course, one hole against anyone in the world, what golf course and what hole would it be?
Oh, wow. That's a great question. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it's basically like what's your favourite hole that you know
That you could beat
you know
anyone,
so
yeah.
well, you could do it. Would it be par 4? Would it be par 3?
You'd think, yeah, because you don't take luck out of it. You can get lucky and beat one on par 3 with a long par 5. It'll be somewhere around the Harvester. It has to be.
Like your home course.
Yeah, I know that place so well.
Yeah.
And you're along here as well.
Right.
So,
Yeah, that's a good question. 15th hole, the Harvester.
There you go.
You
All
go.
right. Well, let's look it up and see what it looks like later on.
well, let's hope it's the 18th hole on Sunday here.
Well, here comes the rain anyway, so...
Okay, well, would you root for it, mate? Thanks again for joining us, and we'll leave it there. We know you got to get back to your party.
Get his beauty smoke for the big round starting tomorrow.
or get out in cold weather.
Yeah, but that's an invitation, mate. Next time you're in Japan, let us know. We'll 100% sort you out. Love to have around with you and show you the beauty of golf in Japan.
Absolutely.
Keep your snacks for the golf bag.
Yeah, mate.
If you're a little stressed out there, bang that one.
Yeah, bang this one out.
That's the one, that's the stress. The samurai suit.
Samurai suit. I love that. That is wicked.
This is, what's this, potato chips?
Yeah, just been fried.
Okay.